Welcome to episode 80 of Chumps to Champions, where today I'm going to be playing two championship games, two crucial championship games in our fight for a playoff place. We're taking on Brighton first of all, who are 22nd in the league, so we really need to be winning this game against a relegation threatened team. Obviously it does make it harder at this stage of the season when relegation teams are fighting for their lives, and I tend to struggle against teams towards the bottom anyway, annoyingly. As you can see though, we're in 4th place, which is very good, despite the fact we haven't been winning lots of games recently. But we're only 4 points above 7th place Rotherham, and I'm sure Everton are fighting to get into those playoffs as well. So and Aston Villa, there's teams below us that could go on a good run for the last 11 games and overtake us. So we need to keep on churning out the points to stay in the playoffs. Pretty much no chance of getting an automatic place. We're 9 points behind Norwich in second. Crystal Palace seems to be running away with it at the moment as well. Let's just have a look at the stats. I haven't showed it for a while, but I don't think many of my players feature on this list. I'm certainly not in the top goal scorers or assists. Shots on target photos on there. Pimenta and Mitchell are on the average rating. They've both had very good seasons in central midfield. Carvalho's on the clean sheets and conceded list, but now I've got a different keeper, remember. Key passes, Pimenta and Mitchell both at the top there. They've just been insane in central midfield. It's just, the problem is we're not scoring enough goals, I must say. Our strikers, I just can't find what a striker that is consistently scoring for us. It's very irritating. And I'm rotating them round, trying to get them to go on a scoring run, and it's just not working. So since the last game, where we got dumped out the FA Cup by Cardiff, but beat Birmingham 4-0, we then didn't get a great result against Exeter, unfortunately. 1-1 draw. Fotu's goal was cancelled out by Adam Campbell. We then beat Chesterfield 2-1. Lucena and Lewis Allen turning the game around for us after a Ryan Williams penalty in the first half of Chesterfield. Then unfortunately we lost against second place Norwich 1-0 before drawing 0-0 against Middlesbrough. Bit of a disappointing draw there. So we've got Brighton today, who are 22nd, and Leeds, who are 14th. Could be an interesting couple of games. We really need to get as many points as possible. Maximum points we really need. So I need to decide who I'm going to be playing today. I'm sort of tempted to give Anthony Bacon a chance back in the first team. He's been playing in the reserves all season. He's unhappy. I've tried to loan him out and no one's wanted him for some reason. He's got decent striker attributes, that's the thing. And in the reserves, he's got 14 goals this season in 18 starts and 6 sub-appearances. He's got 1 goal in 2 sub-appearances in the first team this season. So I think I'll give him a go. Let's do this. Let's see how he gets on. Juranovic has done okay. 7 goals in 7 starts and 17 sub-appearances. Fotu's got 10 now this season. But I just need a striker that's got 15 to 20 goals in his locker. Let's give Bacon a go up front and see how he performs. I think the rest of the team will have to remain the same. Pimenta's unfortunately injured for this game, as is Lewis Allen and Aaron Perkins, so I'm going to be playing Nick Hoey in central midfield. It's been a while since he played in midfield, so let's give him a go. Once again, by the way, my youth candidates are awful. They just came in, I think yesterday. Best potential is 1.5 stars, possibly 2.5 from these two 15-year-olds. They're not good enough. My youth facilities are dreadful. I have spent money improving them, I think last season, and then I asked them to improve it again because it's below average. That's how much it was improved to below average youth facilities, and they just don't want to spend money on it. They're like, why don't you just buy some players? That is just lazy. Come on. One of the fun things is developing your own youngsters, and I just haven't been able to on this save. Joe Allen was a player that played a couple of years for me, didn't he? Played lots of games. He just didn't improve whatsoever. Probably back when I didn't have as good coaches and good training facilities, but he just didn't improve. And it was very frustrating. But there's been no one else. All the other players, all the young players that I've signed have come from other teams, and I've tried to build them up, and most of them just haven't developed. It's very frustrating. No matter how much I've played them or loan them out or train them up, it's just not really worked for me on this save. But I've been very shrewd in the free transfer market and signing a few cheap players, lots obviously very good in the loan market over the years, and that's what I've become known for, I guess. Bit of a wheeler dealer in a way, signing free players and loan players. That's what you have to do sometimes with certain teams. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do to to try and improve a club because the club are unwilling to spend the money in the right places. I guess at the moment as well, a lot of the money that they are spending is on the stadium and improving the capacity to reach the standards of certain leagues. We're up to 8,000, but if we go up to the Premier League, they're going to have to expand it again. I guess we've got Fossett's Farm to play at once again, when it is being expanded. Anyway, let's see what we can do against Brighton. Got it on attacking flexible at the moment. I've mixed up the instructions once again, just fiddling around because we're just very inconsistent at the moment. Let's see what Anthony Bacon can do up front. If he can't do anything before the end of the first half, I'll probably bring on Fotiu or Juranovic. But I thought I'd just give him a go. Nothing going on in this game whatsoever. And change is going to have to be made at half time. He's even picked up a knock. So that was a gamble not really worth taking in the end. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased because I am. Nothing whatsoever in that first half. Fotiu is going to come on. I'm going to go attacking fluid. We're going to just completely go for it now and try and win this game because we really need to get maximum points against Brighton, who are in the relegation zone. We need to beat those sort of teams if we deserve a playoff place. We have to be beating them. Absolutely nothing going on today. I'm going bloody overload. Very frustrating when you get no highlights whatsoever. I was just speaking to Work the Spacey yesterday, and we were both saying that, he said he doesn't think he's ever done a live con where there's been absolutely no highlights in a game. This could be one. If there's nothing in the next 35 minutes, we've had nothing in 55 minutes of this match. I can't remember ever having one that I didn't get a single highlight. There was one recently against Aston Villa which finished 0-0. I think there was one highlight. Is this going to be a red card? This is a highlight, so there we go. I guess that's a sort of highlight. A yellow card, but this could be a highlight for us, actually. Fotiu through. Oh, what a goal. There we go. Oh, that is wonderful from him. That is a fantastic strike. Why can't he do more of that? I'm just going to go attacking fluid now. We're not going to push as high up. But if he could do that more often. That is probably his best goal for me since returning to the club. Turned his man and just slammed it from just outside the area. That is a beautiful strike. You can't get much more perfect than that. That is what I want. Hoey's having a very poor game in midfield today. But I don't really have anyone to bring on for him. That's the problem. Walker Pete. I don't actually have anyone that can. I'm just going to have to stick with it. They're going to have to just dig in and play better, basically. Now, a chance for Brighton, maybe. Hopefully not. Great tackle, Lechena. Can he play it through? It's through to Amadou. Amadou to Fotiu. Back to Amadou. Amadou. Mitchell. How did that not go in? It's a great save by the keeper. It was great play from Amadou. And very unfortunate not to get a goal there. Mitchell back in. Fotiu hits the bar. That is unlucky. We've had 12 shots in this game. 0 clear-cut chances for both sides. And here go Brighton on the counter-attack. Be unfortunate if they score here. Lechena, good tackle again. Fotu's through. Fotiu. It's over the bar. That was our first clear-cut chance of the game. A long throw from them, from Gunnarsson. It's off the line by Tanzer, I think. And Langiano does well. Now it's got interesting. As soon as I said we've never had a game where there's no highlights, suddenly it picks up a bit. Great ball to Fotiu. He's put it wide. How can he's missed 2 clear-cut chances and scored a beauty. Very frustrating. Another long throw, and that's in the bloody back of the net. I hate long throws. Don't you just hate long throws? There's certain players, Gunnarsson, David Luiz, Azpilicueta, who just launch it like a rocket launcher, and then it's in the back of the net, and it's bloody frustrating. We could have easily won this game if Fotiu had stuck it in the back of the net like he should have for 2 chances. Hoey's been awful. He's coming off. Faulkner's going to go into midfield, and the defence are dead. Langiano's going to come off for Bartley, who's not really played in ages. We need to be winning these games. We're just drawing so many games. It's so frustrating. It really is. Okay, it's back to overload, guys. 9 minutes to try and get something from this game. Come on, this is it. Faulkner over the top. Oh, it's gone in somehow. Who knows how? Faulkner gets the goal. We're going to play it simple now, and we're going to keep hold of the ball. That's what we need to do. Get stuck in. That's it. Let's see this goal then. A fluky goal. Tanzer into Faulkner, who lobbed it, and it basically missed everyone. It hit a defender and went in. It was going in, but the deflection off Dunk obviously put it past the keeper. I'm not complaining. We need to win. We've got a couple minutes left to try and survive now. Please. 4 minutes of injury time. Just don't give the ball away here, Mitchell. No! You prune! Gunnarsson. Oh, great tackle. Faulkner of all people. Fosu tackled Mitchell. Get hold of the ball, guys. Get hold of it. Tackle him. Oh, thank you, Agovic. It's a poor attempt from their striker, but Agovic fortunately in the right place on the line to block. Not that another bloody long throw. We are so lucky. And we've won 2-1. I hate long throws. I hate them. I liked them earlier in the game because obviously the Forest Flyers relied on long throws. Reece McCabe, Antonio. But on this save, I've not really had a long throw specialist. I've not had much luck from long throws at all because like I said, I've not had a long throw specialist. So, my heart. We've won such an important win. Thank goodness for that. It means we stay 5 points clear of 7th place with 9 games to go. Now we need to go and get a win against Leeds United. I've been offered another job. I've been offered the Wolves job in the last few days as well. So I keep getting offered Championship club jobs that just are struggling. So I'm in demand, but obviously declining. So it's time for our game against Leeds United. As it stands, we're still in 4th place. However, Burnley behind us, 3 points behind us, have a game in hand. Nottingham Forest have moved up to 2nd, by the way, but they've also got a game in hand, despite the fact they're only 6 points ahead of us. So, although I said last game, there's no chance of getting automatic promotion, if Forest were to lose their game in hand, I assume it's against either Burnley, Huddersfield or Everton, which is easily foreseeable. You could see them losing that. There is still a very slim chance of getting automatic promotion. However, with my inconsistency at the moment, I still think there is no chance. We're going to have to scrape a playoff place at this rate because we're really struggling to just convincingly win games, get points. It's just a real battle every single game. So Bacon's going to come out the team. That experiment didn't quite work, unfortunately. I think George Cooper's going to come back into the team for the first time in ages. He's just... Actually, I can probably... Pimenta's back. Maybe not. Let's see. I don't need all of these strikers on the bench, do I? I think I'll take George Cooper out, actually. And put Pimenta on... Pimenta's going to come into the first team. Howie didn't have a good game last game. Maybe I'll bring him out and Cooper can come in. Just muttering away to myself. But Aaron Perkins is he's pretty much back. So perhaps he'll be ready for the bench next game. Lewis Allen's back as well. I'll leave him out for another game. Okay, this is the team I'm going to go with then. Pimenta's back in the team, which is always a bonus. Let's go and beat Leeds United. This could be tough. Leeds are a mid-table team. Maybe they're not really fighting for much. They're only 8 points outside the playoffs, though. So if they could go on a really good run, if myself, Burnley, Rotherham slip up, then there is a chance of them getting in, I guess. It has been quite a tight season. The league is very, very close. There's a few teams that are in trouble for relegation. Quite a few teams trying to fight to get into the playoffs. But I'm hoping it spreads out towards the end of the season so we comfortably get a playoff place. But I just have a sneaky suspicion we're going to struggle over the line. It's never been a comfortable season this season. We've sort of hit our level in a way. League One last season was easy, really easy with this tactic, with the team that have blended well together. This season we've done remarkably well and much better than we should have done. but we've definitely found it more difficult. We're still difficult to beat. We've only lost 7 games, 8 games, something like that. But we are drawing a lot of games again, once again. Anyway, let's stay positive and try and beat Leeds. Come on, guys. I'm going to keep it on the same as what I had in the last game, at the start of the last game. Let's see what we can do. We're playing in our usual claret colours today. Mitchell running through. Fotu. Early chance maybe? No. Unfortunately not. Please hit the like button if you got to this stage of the video. That'd be very nice indeed. Just planning my FM16 content, continuing to plan it, write notes and try and come up with some great ideas for the channel over the next 12 months. It's great fun actually, just sort of planning ahead and thinking of all the things I can do. We've got a corner, Pimenta to Robinson. Langiano, Mitchell, it's gone in! It's trickled through the keeper and we're 1-0 up. 8th goal of the season for Paul Mitchell as the fans chant his name. I have no idea what chant they have for Paul Mitchell, but I'm sure it's very good. Robinson crossed it in and it was headed by one of their players, and actually Mitchell headed it and it went over the keeper in 2D. It looked like it sort of hit it and it trickled through the keeper, but it actually lobbed it over the keeper with a header. Very good finish from him. We've got another corner, Pimenta Amadou. Mitchell, oh, it's off the line. That was unlucky. Tanza Mitchell tackled, and that's the end of that highlight. We could have been 2-0 up from 2 Mitchell goals from corners there, but unfortunately it's only 1-0. Can we get another goal before the end of the half, or will Leeds fight back? They've not really been in this game, but now they're looking dangerous. Lechena, can he get a tackle in? No, he can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a good save by Agovic and cleared. And we survived that scare. And it's 1-0 at half time. Yeah, I just cut the video off there. I may have not transitioned very well. I accidentally stopped the video saying half. And then, yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's get on with this. It's half time, 1-0. Decent first half from us. Could have been 2-0. But that's pleasing. Let's just guard against complacency. That has worked a bit more for me recently. Thank you to the guy. I've forgotten your name. I should have noted it down. I should note down people's names when you do good comments. Maybe I'll do that for FM16. Remind myself to give you the credit that you deserve. But someone did suggest to me that to guard against complacency is a good thing when you're better known to your team. Because I used to use it back in the day. Probably, I haven't used it on FM15, but on FM14 I tried to use it and it just didn't work, so I gave up. Oh, we've got another goal. Amadou with his 5th goal of the season. Robinson with the assist. Oh, my throat just got all clogged up. Fotu played it through to Robinson. It's nice playing. Robinson lobbed it. And Amadou, left foot volley. Nice stuff from him. He's so inconsistent. It's annoying. But at least he's scored in this game when it matters. Might as well just keep it on attacking for now. Laurentia, good header away, although now we're under the cosh. It's a strange saying, isn't it? Under the cosh, what does that even mean? Us British people have some weird sayings, but I'm sure that's the same with every country in the world. There's strange sayings that locals have that just don't mean anything to foreign people. Let's make a change then. Let's bring off Pimenta because he's quite tired. They don't really have anyone to bring on. Once again, I've failed to put a central midfielder on the bench. I've got George Cooper who can't really play there. I'm useless at this. Paul, what is wrong with you? We'll bring off Fotu. He's had an okay game, done nothing wrong. I'm going to bring Riley on though, and I'm going to play him as an advanced forward, I think. Yeah. That will do for now. If we can get 2 wins in this episode, that would be brilliant. Very pleasing indeed. Let's just go to standard flexible now. Half an hour to go. As soon as I do that, there's going to be a goal, isn't there? For them. Yep. Blood. Oh, it's offside. Fuel. Adrian Petrovic. Offside. Good. Oh, we've got a free kick in a dangerous position, and Amadou gets his 2nd goal of the game. He seems to get his goals in 2s, he does. It was a free kick from Pimenta on the edge of the box, lobbed in. Amadou headed it, lovely header. past the keeper. 3-0, very comfortable game for us today. I'm going to bring off Pimenta. He's had a cracking game, but he is tired. I'm going to bring on George Cooper in central midfield, and we'll bring off Robinson for Faulkner, who can't actually play there, but we'll put Amadou onto the right wing and Faulkner onto the left wing, and that'll be fine. Okay, 13 minutes to go. Can we get another goal? That would be marvellous if we could. Thanks for continuing to watch the series, by the way. I've been flabbergasted at how many different people that keep popping up saying, I've watched the whole series, and I haven't really commented much, and it's nice to know there's a lot of you out there that are still watching. I know, obviously, these sort of videos, the views go down over time compared to maybe like my Football Manager Experiments, which are a short entertainment series, like 3 to 6 episodes, all of them getting 2,000 views at least. Riley makes it 4, really good game. But these are the ones, a long-term save is really enjoyable for me. So I hope I can have a similar one, an even better one on FM16, where I get to 100 episodes. In all likelihood, this won't get to 100 episodes. But it'd be great if I can get a series on FM16 that gets to 100 episodes and is enjoyable the whole way through and gets lots of views the whole way through and even more people enjoying my content. So we'll see. I'll have to think of something that is really long term and start it earlier in the year so there's more time. Anyway, 4-0, incredible win. Very pleasing. Man of the match from Amadou, 2 goals from him. Assist and goal from Mitchell, an assist from Pimenta, and a goal from Riley. Brilliant stuff. Very pleasing win, I must say. We're just inconsistent at the moment. It's quite frustrating. We've won 2 games 4-0 in the last 2 episodes, which is fantastic stuff. Birmingham are having a bit of a resurgence of late. Are they going to survive? They've certainly got a chance of surviving now. Charlton don't look like they're going to survive, but we are in 4th place, quite comfortably so, 5 points ahead of Burnley, who do have a game in hand, to be fair. 7 points out, into the playoffs, because we're 7 points above 7th place Brentford. We're only 3 points off the top, but Forest do have a game in hand, remember. Wow, we actually have a chance of getting 2nd place. This is remarkable. So the next few games are very important. We could, in theory, get promoted automatically, which would be unbelievable if we could. I think it'd be quite a low points tally for a 2nd place team. Historically, it's usually sort of 85 points plus, isn't it? But anyway, let's see what we can do. We've got Rotherham next, very important game against fellow playoff hopefuls. Sheffield United in 13th, Wigan in 12th, Hull in 15th. Lots of mid-table teams here. Brentford, that's a tough game, in 7th. Aston Villa in 8th could be tough. End of the season could be tough, but we've got Charlton, who are bottom and basically down and out in the last couple of games. I'm not sure how many games I will show in the last episode. It really does depend on where I am and if there's a chance of automatic promotion. If I'm sort of stuck in the middle of the playoffs, I might only show the last game or 2. Anyway, it will be soon. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't done so previously. I will see you in episode 81.